Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. And in this video, boy, do I have some absolutely fantastic, literally fantastic news for you guys. Sledgehammer Games went ahead and already teased some of the changes coming in the mid-season update in Call of Duty Vanguard. This game is in dire need, and I mean dire need, of a complete overhaul, and they already went ahead and kind of teased what they're gonna go ahead and change. So with that being said, the like goal on this video has to be 500 likes. If we can get 500 likes in this video, that'd be absolutely incredible. Now, let me know down in the comment section right now, what is one thing in Call of Duty Vanguard that you guys want to see changed in order to have this game step in the right direction? And my personal opinion, they need to go ahead and rebalance literally all of the weapons, but for this video, we're going to talk about specifically nerfs to incendiaries as well as fire in this game overall. Now, Sledgehammer already said they're going to be fighting fire with fire. First and foremost, we're nerfing incendiary grenades by reducing the overall damage dealt. That means if you're running through them in core modes, they'll be painful, but you'll recover. Okay, so they already said they're going to do a nerf. Let's see what they also say. We're also going to give players 2 new ways to fight fire with Fortified as well as Dauntless. So there's going to be 2 perks in the tier 1 category that can fight fire. Fortified, Dauntless. Fortified already, literally, I don't know why it didn't come this from the start, should have protected you from fire tenfold. This is the perk that allows you to survive from explosives, and Dauntless is the perk that's going to allow you to kind of not have any movement reductions when doing any sliding or any type of actions. Fortified will significantly reduce incoming fire damage, including the initial effects of getting hit with a Molotov. Dauntless will grant immunity when moving through fire. It will not protect against initial impact like direct damage from a flame knot. So this is what this means. If you guys are running Fortified, you'll be able to survive a direct impact from a Molotov cocktail, and you also will be able to kind of move through fire without being touched. That's what I hope this means. Now, Fortified will be essentially useless on this game if you can't move through that fire and survive and not take as much damage. But here's the thing, Dauntless will grant immunity when moving through the fire. It will not protect against initial impact. So they're doing a lot of weird things here, and honestly, this can go south depending on how they actually go ahead and tweak these perks. So what I'm understanding right now is Dauntless, you will not take any fire damage if you are moving through the fire. So let's say somebody throws a thermite grenade on the ground and you have Dauntless and you run right through it. You're not going to take any damage. Now, if you're running Fortified, does that mean that that's going to be the same thing, or will you take damage and die? It's only going to protect you from the initial hit, because I think everybody here can agree that you're not really getting hit directly with the thermite or the incendiary grenade or the Molotov. You're dying because it's landing and going everywhere, and you're getting killed because it's on the ground and you're burning alive. Now, Dauntless would be a great perk if that's the case, but also Fortified, again, I feel would be completely useless if that's not the case. Let me know down in the comment section. This is kind of confusing, but at the same time, I hope they go ahead and clarify this in some more patch notes, and we can also obviously get our hands on this and check it out in game. But if that's the case, Dauntless is going to be literally the #1 perk in the tier 1 category that you're going to literally have to run on this game if you want to have a fighting chance of not dying to BS. But at the same time, I feel like Fortify should do the same thing as Dauntless, because why not? It just that's literally the perk to protect you against explosives and now fire. So why would it not do the same thing as Dauntless? Now, they also explain this. The original goal of the incendiary grenade was to close off space, but unfortunately it wasn't properly balanced for small maps. We are confident this first wave of changes will have a positive impact on using and dealing with incendiary and fire damage. Now here's the thing, fellas. Anybody who played this game, you know, within the first 20 minutes of this update being live, could have known that the incendiary grenade was not going to be balanced on small maps. This is what I don't understand, and this is kind of where Sledgehammer Games is being foolish here. They're not testing their updates, and I think we're going to have a similar issue with this Fortified update, because if I'm reading this correctly, Fortified is not going to give you immunity when you move through fire, but Dauntless will. It's kind of backwards. But again, let me know down in the comment section right here. This paragraph they have right here. The original goal of Incendiary Grenade was to close off space, but unfortunately it was not balanced for small maps. It's just like they just admitted that they're not testing anything. So I'm really curious to see what this fortified update is going to be. Let's go ahead. At a later time, we will also reduce the area affected by incendiary grenades, smoke, and flame. Okay, so at a later time. This will make them ideal for blocking lines of sight indoors and lanes through smaller maps. More to come on this later. Why did they not do this all at the same time? This is kind of annoying. At a later time, we will also reduce the area affected by incendiary grenades. So what is so difficult to patch this? I don't understand what's so difficult. This will make them ideal for blocking lanes of sight. Okay. So they don't have an idea what they're doing, is what this is saying. Sledgehammer Games has no idea how to patch incendiary grenades, or they just don't care. This is kind of annoying, because again, this kind of ties back to that fortified update, where it's kind of contradicting Dauntless. We have been taking player feedback to heart and are fully committed to improving the multiplayer experience. Stay tuned for more information about the changes coming in the next update. So this next update is literally going to be dropping on Tuesday. That's when they're going to be going ahead and doing the mid-season update, and we're going to be seeing a lot of changes here in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, honestly, this is very, very scary, because this is quite literally the last straw for this game. Like, quite literally. If they mess this update out, people are going to be walking away from this game, and they're not going to come back, because we've been waiting 2 months for, number one, a incendiary fire nerf change, as well as weapon balance. We don't have time to be waiting for a later time. This doesn't make any sense. We've already waited 2 months. You've had 2 months to go ahead and fix this game. You've had 1 month to go ahead and figure out how to nerf the incendiaries. We all know how to nerf the incendiaries. Literally just nerf them down on the ground, or just take out the incendiary grenade. We don't need a thermite, a Molotov, and an incendiary. There's no need for it. Just take it out the game and just vault it. There's no point to have it in the game. Yes, it can stop campers, but again, it's not even doing that. All it is making it unplayable on some of the small maps. You can't see anything, and they've already just literally right here admitted that they don't know how to balance it. That's why they're gonna wait at a later date, and while they're splitting it up between 2 perks, when realistically it should all be in 1 perk. It should just be fortified. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Again, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm being 100% honest. I'm putting my thoughts and opinions on this, and I'm also kind of, you know, voicing my opinions so you guys can either agree or disagree or hash it out in the comment section, because this does not make any sense in my personal opinion. Again, why would they go ahead and split up these nerfs within 2 perks, then go ahead and say that they're gonna go ahead and nerf everything down at a later date? It's like it doesn't really make any sense. And then they go ahead and they finally tweet at the end, "We've been taking player feedback to heart and are fully committed to improving the multiplayer experience." So right here, again, they've admitted that they know people are not enjoying and they're not playing the multiplayer because it's not a good experience. So why are you going ahead and dragging us along with updates that should be dropping out right now? We all know how to fix Vanguard. Literally, we need to go ahead and nerf down all of the 2-shot weapons with their attachments, because they're ridiculous. They need to have significantly, and I mean significantly, more recoil, less fire rate, and they need to go ahead and just remove the incendiary grenade altogether. Pull a Fortnite and take it out the game. It was a fun addition for, I guess, 2 days, but right now it's quite literally breaking the game, and they just admitted that they have no idea, literally no idea how to patch it. And that's honestly embarrassing. I mean, how do you add something into the game, go ahead and do an update to fix it, which in reality most likely will not fix it depending on how they actually balance these perks out, and then go ahead and tweet out that at a later date we're going to go ahead and take a look at it, and then we're fully committed to improving the player experience. It just doesn't make any sense, and honestly, this is frustrating. Again, it is good news. They are going ahead and fixing the game. They're making an attempt to fix the game, but at the same time, they don't know how to actually fix the game. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's Sledgehammer Games for you guys. They did the same thing in Call of Duty World War II with the fire shotguns. They went ahead and overhauled the complete game, and people hated the update, and they just stopped playing. Hope that doesn't happen with Call of Duty Vanguard, but from what I'm seeing right now, I mean, they don't know what they're doing. But like I said, let me know down in the comment section what y'all think, man. I'm always gonna be real with you guys, keep it a buck, and just voice my honest opinions, because this literally has happened to one of their games before, and it would be a shame for it to happen again, because Vanguard isn't a bad game. It just has a lot of broken things in it right now that make it unplayable, just like Call of Duty World War II. So, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn those post notifications. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Deuces.